Right now at 6, the battle over education funding at the state capitol.
Lawmakers considering cutting the amount of money spent per student.
Instead of $1,000 on the basic allotment or anywhere even close, they're talking about $50 to $90 on the basic allotment, which isn't even close to being enough.
District leaders now bracing themselves for drastic budget cuts. One of those school districts is Spring Branch ISD.
Its superintendent says they may be forced to cut $50 million from the upcoming budget. KPRC2's Rowan Belogan is live tonight with what that would mean for students. Rowan.
Now, the superintendent tells me that if they don't get the funding they need, district leaders are already looking at having the possibility of cutting every department in half, including security.
We're the first ones. If this is happening to us, it's going to happen to others. Maybe not next year, but if things don't change, we're not going to be the only ones.
Georgia Polly has a freshman in Spring Branch ISD. She and others went to Austin in recent weeks, meeting with lawmakers, trying to convince them to increase the spending per student.
So those of us that have always advocated for more money for our public schools are extremely frustrated, and we can only do so much. The onus is on the folks in Austin. They have all of the power and all of the control over this.
State Senator Paul Betancourt says Senate Bill 4, which cuts school property tax rates, would help. But that's not how Superintendent Dr. Jennifer Blaine sees it.
That action does not put more money into public education. By the very virtue of reducing our recapture payment by $25 million, it's not that we get that $25 million back. We never see it.
Blaine says lawmakers are considering increasing $50 to $90 per student instead of the $1,000 she says is necessary. If lawmakers get their way, she says it would slash their budget by $50 million.
So you're talking about your police department. You're talking about the fiscal security of the buildings and being able to maintain and fix things when they need to be fixed.
Now, we received a joint statement from Senators Joan Huffman and Paul Betancourt. It says, in parts, it is extremely concerning that school district leadership would threaten students and families with cuts in services. These scare tactics are nothing more than a misguided efforts to distract parents from how the school district is managing their local, states, and federal funds, like their recent hiring of Austin lobbyists. Now, you can read that full statement and others from lawmakers on our website at clicktohouston.com. Reporting live, Rowan Belogan, KPRC 2 News.